Anyways, I'm recording. I don't know if you noticed.
That's fine.
I wanted to ask you, because we're at the parking lot of the press. What made you and Beth start the Impressos? Or was it you? And then she named them? Is that how it goes? What's the story?
Well, it goes really deep because at the core are some old school Claremont people. We hung out in the 80s and the 90s. There was this little coffee place up on Bonita and Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
And there was what used to be the Claremont Movie House there. And they had converted it into
Of course, the train's coming.
a little shopping mall.
Yeah.
And the shopping mall had like little boutique stores in it. On the corner was the Anchor store, which is a restaurant called Square One. It was owned by a man named Dick Barber, who was Frank Zappa's road manager. And so, consequently, he hired a lot of other local merchants in town. They hired a lot of those kids who are just making noise and making art and just really like non-conforming, unorthodox folks and putting us to work. So, right in the corner of there was this little coffee bar called Nick's Cafe Trevi. And it was owned by this guy named Nick Sandro, and it served up espressos and lattes and all that stuff. And then right next to that was a little candy bar, and a local girl who we called Candy Ann worked there and was a sweetheart. And they sold these chocolate cordials filled with alcohol, and they're really good. And anyway, Nick's was the hub. Okay, I go long.
This is what CK's is now, right?
Yeah, well...
Or the remnants of it?
Yeah, before it moved down there.
Yeah.
Behind the dancing. But anyway, this crowd goes long and we hung out together. It's like Claremont College's people, Claremont High School people who arrived later on. And this crowd just always absorbed whoever came along with open arms. And so, as I grew older in life, I moved from Claremont up to the Bay Area and around California and the world, and always was drawn back to Claremont. My roots are here. This is my other mother, I say sometimes. And during the 90s, the college press here was sold, and Lotus Construction came over with Eric and arrested a bunch of the guys, Thor, and hired again all the locals, and they built the press. So the press was kind of built, it was built by the people who drink here in so many ways.
Yeah.
And it really has that vegetarian, heavy cuisine at the beginning. And so I didn't eat here much, but they're all the shows, they're always booking these bands, man, right? And before you know it, like cats like John Harrelson were hanging out all the time, and Jim Banwell, and there was just, Crawford and all those people.
What year is this?
Oh, this is in the 90s.
The 90s?
Thor's been here,
Forever?
Yeah, they should carve him in wood. For real. But so what we have is this community that just keeps going from one place to another that hosts us.
Yeah.
And right now it happens to be the press. And got the worst house to see music in them, but bless them for always booking shows and the people we love. And the people who are on stage are in the audience the next night. And the people here, we just saw that we care about each other. When the bartender said, I think it was little Nicole, she goes, when there's something going on, we always know, because none of y'all are here. So we figure it must be somebody's birthday. But not everybody was in, and in the age of social media, that's a crime. So I'm sitting around and go, Beth, what about a Facebook group? Because too many people miss out on the activities and whatever. And,
a way to bring everyone together.
Well, yeah, mostly, but it was all word of mouth, and you know how that goes, so.
Quickly.
And you don't want people left out.
Right.
So I said, let's do a Facebook group for the press regulars. And Beth is like, I'm all for the Facebook group, but we're anything but regulars. And I will not be counted among the mundane.
The press regular?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a regular customer, I guess.
Right?
She wanted to be VIP.
And it's you know, and the regs is kind of a either a term of endearment or one of contempt for
Yeah.
you know the guys out front. So we're not the regulars. We're fairly impressive people, one and all, in each of our qualities and our talents. And so yeah, she said, let's call it the Impressives. And that's how it all came to be. And so I started, I downloaded a bunch of random pictures I stole off of people's wall that had something to do with the press. And so, because there's nothing
Plagiarism
there.
at its best.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, lovingly done.
Yeah.
And I give photo credits wherever I pull a photo from. So if I steal from your wall, I mean, we're friends, right?
I have a few pictures you probably like.
And I'll give you photo credit. Today I posted one that said stolen from Shumpy's wall, or the other day. So, but
You took one from my Snapchat today, or yesterday.
and yes, I did. And again, did I give? Yes, I gave photo credit on that.
Yeah,
so.
you did. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, not a problem. But really, truly, the Impressives to me is a family, and it's just where I find that my heart is. So, and I love the things we do together, and you know, I hope that for a long time to come, we'll maintain contact. Because one of the things about the press is people come and go, and the faces change, and the conversations a little bit, but really people often come back, and so
Yeah, we all come back. Even if we take like a little break from it. It's like, fuck. I gotta go see who's there. And you kind of already know who's gonna be here. And it's kind of nice to come to it, like. But yeah. It's nice to come back. Take a little break, come back. But I'm almost always here. So. There's that.
and that's the thing too. It's just like everybody who comes here is welcome here. I mean, if you're not offensive, if you've got a good attitude and a sense of humor,
Yeah.
then you're gonna fit right in, and you know you'll get loved like you probably don't in most other places. So I mean,
That's
it's
true.
just a yum to it. That,
I give a lot of hugs every time I'm here.
yeah, that's where I get mine.
All your hugs?
Mm-hmm.
Your quota for the day? Yeah, I started coming here, I guess like 10 months ago. Actually, no, a year ago. Because, when football started, I started going to the junction. And that's where I met Emma. And then they were like, oh yeah, there's happy hour all day on Thursday at the press. I'm like, what the hell is the press? So then I came to the bar and had a good time with like some people. I met up with people from the junction here. And then I started showing up on like Sunday nights and just sitting at the bar and having a drink. And not really talking to anyone, just like wanting a drink and knowing like the place was cool. Because I liked it the first time I came. So then I would just like watch football and then come over. And then I started meeting more people, like through the junction, just being here. And then, I don't know. I don't even know. Now I'm just like, I feel like I'm friends with everyone. It's kind of nice to have like a little community of friends that you can, you can talk, like count on and talk to whenever,
You said
Like, we
that-
honestly talk to everyone. It's so amazing.
Well, you said that you used to go to a lot more clubs, and that here at the press, you find that a lot of those interests are all here under one roof. What is it really essentially that draws you to the press? Why is it that you stopped going to this club or that club as much and started making this your home base?
I don't know.
It's certainly not the ice-cold
the short
beer.
answer is I got older and realized that I wanted, like, I always wanted to live in a small town where I can walk to work and I can walk to the bar and I can, like, that's my ideal. And so, like, this sense of community, especially now, like, because I'm here and, like, most of my immediate family is in, like, across the country. So, like, I needed a sense of community somewhere where I belonged, so I wouldn't lose myself and be, like, sad because I was alone or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know, I needed that sense of community, and, like, I felt it here, and I became fast friends, like, really quickly with a bunch of people who I still appreciate and love now, And I don't know. Drunken nights, good times. Like, I've had nothing but fun for the past year being a part of this community, and, like, my life, I've never been happier in my life as I am now, and it's, like, it's kind of nice to be sharing that with people that I appreciate and really enjoy having around all the time. But yeah, I'm having a great time. I love my life at the moment. And so yeah. But I'm excited.
So,
I want to keep I guess this is like episode 1. And then I want to keep interviewing like everyone from the press.
are you still live?
Huh?
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I've been recording this whole time.
Okay, so if you had the Impressives together as a group
Yeah?
and you wanted to express one thing to us.
As a group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this a question we're going to ask everyone?
This is a question I'm asking you.
Okay, but I'll ask the next person.
I like that.
Okay. A word to express?
No, if you could say one thing, not one word.
Oh, like
If you could say one thing to us as a group. Say you were
saying goodbye or something?
Yeah, say if you're going on a long trip and you're going to see us for some immeasurable amount of time.
I'd say thank you for your kindness and a great time. I'll see you soon. This is not a goodbye. That's it.
You wouldn't ask them to buy you a beer?
No, they'll do that anyway.
Oh, bless your heart.
They'll do that anyway. No, Jim, I don't need nobody to buy me no beer.
No, you don't, baby.
But
we're gonna do it anyway.
I appreciate that, Jim. Anyways, this is the end of this. How long is it? 13 minutes. So I'm gonna start contacting people, or if you want, contact me so we can interview you and put you on this fucking page, dog.